Alright, can you guys hear me alright? I'm just wanting to make sure that everything's working properly. I'm testing out the microphone. I just did something different, so I'm wanting to make sure everyone can hear me. I'm gonna wait a second here. Oh, once you turn the music down, you can hear the fan on the computer. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm going to mute this now, and you'll hear the music again. Bye.
I am gummy bear.
Gummy bear today.
There you go, fixed it.
No gummy bear.
Yeah, it's gummy bear.
People like gummy bear everywhere.
I don't know if people like gummy bear, but
Gummy bear is stinko.
Go Bobby. I'm not Bobby.
looks kind of like
gummy
Broby,
bear.
but yeah, it's gummy bear.
But my
So what's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Hold down, guys.
There should be sound now. Hopefully that's a.
Yeah, there's sound.
Okay.
Here, take your stand.
Thank you.
Eyelashes McGee is on her way.
I don't have eyelashes. I'm just gonna record. And this is your time.
Hi, Gunny. Do you can? Oh my gosh. People holding on me.
Hello.
How do
Well,
you
thank you,
Linda.
Steffi.
Everybody's saying hi.
Hi.
Hey, Nielsen Schmielsen tonight because it is Harry Nielsen's
Hi,
78th
Gunny there.
birthday.
Hey,
in
Gun.
heaven.
Hi, thank you for telling my name. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Although I
No,
loathe
no.
Gummy Bear.
Gummy.
I'm a gummy
Dominic,
bear.
don't know. Shh. Do not sing that song.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, because then we'll
Okay,
need an
okay.
exorcism.
I
Okay.
wasn't singing that song.
Oh dear God, what happened?
With what?
I love Gunny.
With what?
What happened?
Hi, Gunny there.
I got. Oh
Makeup,
no.
everybody?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta wash with my hand.
Okay.
This is an S show.
Daddy, Mommy, they know.
All right. Yeah, I know. Mom said no. Don't sing it, right?
No.
All right. So, do you have any announcements to make, Gummy Bear?
Tomorrow. I've
Huh?
been singing tomorrow.
You're gonna sing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for.
Hey! I like gummies. I don't know. I like eat gummies.
I think everybody likes gummies.
Yeah,
That's a pretty.
Doubles.
Where's his drink?
That's a fair
hey,
consensus.
Hey, Mommy, he's like, why you do that?
Because he's made a gummy.
Don't do that. Hey,
All right.
that's video.
Absolutely. What else you got to say? You done?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Gummy Bear.
Bye, Mommy.
Okay. Behave yourself.
You know where his drink is?
Mommy.
No, I
What's up, everybody? We got chaos going on in the background.
I found tomorrow.
Need new green screen. This thing's crazy. It's all narrow.
Okay.
We got Alicia, Shay, Tara, Ima. Welcome back, Bridget.
Hello.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us. And Shay, I know I told you earlier that I wouldn't be going live, but here I am, right? What's that face?
Because.
I'll make
You-
that face.
Okay. I'll make that face. Oh, see now I heard the damn Gummy Bear song stuck in my head.
Ha.
No.
All right.
I'm a little upset, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. What is today? Saturday?
Today is Saturday. Today is Saturday.
See, this thing is like.
It's alright. Look, man, it's laid back. I don't think we get a whole lot of like new traffic yet through here.
I don't know
And that's
how
okay.
to. Does anybody know how to?
Not doing
Hi,
lives.
Terry.
I don't think
Hi,
it's
Tara. I can't read. Okay, so everybody knows us. Listen, if you guys would be so kind, if you're new to us, which I doubt, because, I don't know how. We've got to get our numbers up on here, so that way we get more viewers, right?
Yeah, it'll happen in time.
I don't have no more time.
Well,
Let's talk about that for real, because that is a message that we deal with constantly with the other side, with God in our prayers. It's like, when you're just done and you have no more time, like you're just sick of it.
yeah,
That's
I
where I'm
know.
at. So here, I plead to everybody, please go share this live on Facebook. Share it with people. Share it with whoever.
The problem you run into there, like these are loyalists,
I get that.
But the problem
But
you
you're
run
busting your ass making that damn website. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you want those people, if you want to find people, you've
not
got to
gonna-
ask our loyal viewers
know that.
to go find that.
I know that, but Roseanne, all I'm telling you is to not hold your breath for them to leave the native platform of Facebook.
Then I'm going to
Because
go live
they're-
on freaking Facebook
Okay.
at the same friggin' time and tell them, hey,
But-
we are on YouTube. Don't. Ugh.
I'm sorry, man. I am exhausted, man. Gio has not been sleeping well the last couple of days.
But you've been working your butt off.
Yeah, that too.
He's been working.
What's up, Kelly? Oh, Kelly joined us. That's cool.
Kelly Westberg, yeah.
Yeah.
Bridget, Tara's
Now, I
new
wonder
on
if-
here.
Now
Ima.
I'll be going over. I'm going to be running a. This was kind of almost an impromptu. We only did it with like 2 hours notice, so I didn't really have a chance to put something together. What I want to try to do is I'm going to run a dry run of some material.
Okay, I got all my materials right here.
Not the encyclopedia. The Encyclopedia Rosanica. You like that?
Writings. And I'm missing a few spirals.
The Encyclopedia Rosanica. So yeah, that's all the stuff that's going to be going into lightworkereducation.org. Hey, Dom, do me a favor. Go to the website. See if that damn thing updated with the email capture on there for me. I tried updating the website earlier
Okay.
so that you could get a reminder once it goes live, because we're almost there. We're in the process of building content, getting some free stuff out there. But man, it's tough when you're getting pulled in a million different directions. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure each and every one of you probably could feel that. You're fine. You know what? Hey, listen, you are exempt from sharing. You're good. Don't worry about it. You see what she said?
I can't share because the craziest kind of...
You're exempt. You're cool, man. You're grandfathered in. Don't worry about it. You're all right. Oh, man.
Dominic, tell me you found your brother's drink.
I did.
Oh, good job.
Good.
Yay! Everybody for
Okay,
Dominic.
So did you clear cache on the site?
I did, but it's not showing up.
What?
Yeah, it isn't showing up. Okay. Well,
Crap.
We'll figure that out.
Oh my god, look. It's
What?
got...
All right. So,
Hi, Patricia. We are over on
What's up, Patricia?
YouTube.
so yeah, I mean, I don't know. So you know what?
I didn't even...
Let me start off like this. Right?
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna test things out on here. If anybody wants a reading, okay, just to let people know. If anybody
It's
wants...
25 for a full. You've been shortchanging me, woman. 25 for a full and 10 for a 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's the going rate.
It is the going rate.
Yeah, you know what? We can make it 20.
No, that's fine.
It's the going rate.
I'm listening to
That's
you.
the going rate. So,
Your
yeah,
eyebrows
I mean,
are scaring me tonight.
oh, that's wild.
Oh, for God's sakes. I swear, Dominic is...
Nightbot isn't working. Well, I mean, look, we got time to work the kinks out. We may have to do away with the Streamlabs, Dom.
Yeah, I might have to go back to regular OBS.
Okay.
Just pin our...
You can't pin.
Hi.
Oh dear.
But
What's up,
it
Chelsea?
Hello.
which is
We are on
basically-
YouTube, guys. We are on
It's just
YouTube.
Patricia.
I know, but
Other-
she says we're not on YouTube. Dom, go get me Daddy's phone.
Okay.
Well, we got a whole bunch of
you
people...
have to Google for Intuitive JRC, and we will be on there.
YouTube. Oi.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So you want to start talking to him about light workers, but tell him about the PayPal thing too. You guys are pretty firm on using YouTube. I feel it's easier.
Well, you know what it is with YouTube. YouTube is a better platform, apparently, for people being on as far as sharing and stuff. Facebook is probably, and I'm not. Unlike Roseanne, I'm not holding my breath expecting new viewers to come over to YouTube from Facebook, because Facebook dwellers are pretty firm in not leaving Facebook. Like, that's the only application they use. You know what I mean? I understand that. So it's all good, man. It's all good. Like, Facebook is where it's at if you're wanting exposure quick. The problem with quick exposure is you don't always attract the people of your niche. You know what I'm saying? And so, you guys know what's up. Hey, what's up, Sandy Griffin? So let's see here. All right, so what I wanted to talk with you guys about is you guys know that I've been working on lightworkereducation.org, right? Getting it built. I am proud to say that the LMS is fully integrated. Profiles are fully integrated. You will be able to upload your picture as well as a background image, just like Facebook, which is pretty dope. And have a profile and stuff. I appreciate that, Bridget. There are a lot of them on there that aren't real. But here's the thing: more so than that, there's probably a lot of them that appear to be not real. They are. They just need guidance.
Oh, good job! Yay! Everybody for
What? Wow, that's way behind.
Just focus on you.
Well, you're all up in my way here. All right, so what we're going to do today... Kelly says, I know now. You know now what? I'm getting lost.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to get a reading from Justin, 3 cards is $10. A full card reading, of course, you said is $25 now. $25, because that's the going rate that everybody is.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why he's putting $25, because of the price points for how much
the website's going to be?
Yeah. And how much is all this glory? Remember, how much is all
this God's glory going to cost me?
Yeah, how much is all this
exactly.
God's glory going to cost us? That's what Dominic.
So has anybody ever went and checked out the costs of classes if you wanted to develop any of your whether you want to call them gifts or abilities? I know people use that interchangeably. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me from back here? So I could chill.
You see the thing right there? The green button?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
It
so
means
it can
they
hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Hey, Dom, will you go sit out there with your brother? Just bring your Mac with you, please.
Yeah, and close that door.
And close the...
There we go.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Okay,
Now
so...
let's get down to business, yeah.
Alright, so Kelly, this will probably interest you, and it'll interest a lot of people on here. Oh, hey, what's up, Natasha? Didn't see you there.
Yeah. Artist Mum.
Yes. Alright, so lightworkereducation.org is an education website where you can log on. It's a membership site. It is going to be a closed, paid community where you will be able to get on this. You're going to get access to a private Facebook group and weekly group coaching sessions where we can narrow down each person's individual gifts and help them overcome any kind of hurdles that they're having as they're exploring and learning about the abilities that they have within themselves.
Yes.
You see, one main thing that happens with people who are new to the psychic realm or are just starting to feel what their abilities are is that they get in their mind a preconceived notion of what it is that they want to be able to do. And it doesn't work that way. I say all the time that nobody wakes up one day and just says, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to be a psychic. Yeah, that sounds like a good career path. Unless you're a fraud, you know what I mean? And you're good at conning people.
Right.
I don't think that's the case for the majority of people. I think the people that you see on Facebook are very green. They read a lot. They watch other people and try to learn from them instead of exploring what their inner gifts are, and it becomes an echo chamber, right? So
echo. Sorry.
Right. So what happens is everybody sounds alike. Everybody is saying the same thing, and they throw buzzwords out. Angels, spirit guides, both real things, right?
Sensitive,
empath. Not disparaging any of these
here's
things.
the new one. DNA. What is that?
DNA activation. If you're alive and kicking, your DNA is already active.
Yeah, unless you've been to a radiation.
All right, Miss Chernobyl. Stop trying to work that into every conversation.
Well, I'm just saying that's the most asinine thing I've ever heard of.
It's
DNA.
I don't know what it means. Okay, look,
She
I don't
should
know
be
what it
banned.
means. No, people, but again, this is. I'm sure it has an origination somewhere.
Okay.
I'm sure it does.
Sure.
I'm sure it does.
Sure. Okay.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Okay.
I'm sure it does. Now, what you have to understand is that for 17 years, I've trained my. I don't know what it means.
It just stop. All right. Go ahead.
For 17 years, I have trained myself. I've had Roseanne basically be my record keeper and a constant foot in my ass to keep me on the right track. Because look, anybody who is developing their abilities, developing their gifts, I'll say them both for a reason, and that will become obvious in time. Dominic, always. I'm raising a comedian, man.
I know. Jeez Louise.
So, what was I saying? Dom, man, he's always throwing me off my game, man.
I know.
Kid. So, who here feels like they have some innate gifts that they are looking into, that they are trying to bring about? See, I don't know how long the lag is on this. Type 1 if you do. Type 1 if you've got gifts and...
Oh, my hand just raised right there. That's why. So the chat is quicker, but that's because I heard you say that. But see, I'm watching myself on here. Shay says me.
Okay. See, man, this... I don't understand. We're hardwired.
Who gives a damn? Just come on. Like, get on with it. You know what to do. Show them what you got. Are you getting mad at me? You're waiting for responses?
I got responses. So just 2. I'm just gonna stop talking then, because there's only 2. It's not very interactive, and And there goes Dominic with 2.
Come on, Dom. Cut the
So,
crap.
yeah, I'll do it on Facebook.
Wow.
Yeah, why? What's the point? I'm screaming into the void. No one's hearing me, and I could be doing work elsewhere. Thank you, Chelsea.
My back, yeah. I'm a believer, and I've had a few clairvoyant. I think I've been meditating, actually seen a vision.
Well, that's the thing, Bridget. It's never what you want to see, because then that's just imagination at work.
Dominic forgot to turn it on at ultra low.
Dominic, man.
Just chill out. Don't give up.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not giving up. So, let me ask you guys a question. I'm just going to run through some real basic stuff here. Okay? As far as psychic ability goes, right? As far as psychic ability goes, how many people know the 5 basic psychic senses? This is like psychic powers 101.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You scared of it? There's nothing to be scared of, Bridget.
If you're scared of it, you're giving it power.
You're giving darkness power.
Right. You're only making the fear worse.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, that's a paid course. I don't. Stephanie Belt. Okay.
All right.
All right.
So check it out, right? When you guys hear me saying that, like one of the main things that I get all the time is asking me if when I see something, am I really seeing it, like there with you? And the answer to that is no, not with my eyes, right? Clairvoyance, there's 5 psychic senses, all right? And basically the 5 psychic senses, like you'll hear people talk about the 6th sense.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's a misnomer, really, because there is no 6th sense. There's 5 of them that they roll into the one that they call the 6th sense. And so the first thing that you have is clairvoyance. All right? And that's basically clear seeing. You'll hear them called the clairs. It's clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, clairgustance, olfacence, or something like that.
Yeah.
Oy.
Why don't you look at your paper?
I don't need to.
You know it.
I know it.
Right.
Okay? This is a printout that I had for you. So, yeah, Bridget, look, everybody, when you're starting to develop any kind of clairvoyance or any kind of extrasensory perception, you feel it physically in different ways. Like with me, when my channel is wide open and I've got spirits coming through, my hands get ice cold.
Yep. I mean, like frigid, like he stuck them in
like a freezer,
mm-hmm. Or like ice cubes. Oh, see, look, and
Sandy.
When I get stuff going on, my ears get red.
Yeah, it's also warm in here.
No.
So.
God.
Yeah, and Sandy's right. It's clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant. Then the other 2 are clairgustance, which is like clear tasting, and it's like, man, what would I have need for that for, right?
Well, somebody died.
Yeah, or somebody passed, and at their last moment they tasted blood in their mouth. Sometimes I'll taste that.
Or metal.
Yeah, you get that irony taste. And then there's clairolfactance is what it's called, which is clear smelling, and I never remember that one because it never happens to me. It happens to her. You know, when her brother comes around, she'll smell a strong whiff of Marlboro Lights, and no one smokes. No one smokes in the house.
No, not anymore.
No, not anymore. Right. But that's been
died.
long gone, right? So,
Right.
you know, so anytime that you catch a whiff of something and it reminds you of someone, maybe someone's cologne or certain brands of cigarette that they smoked, boom, that's it. My mouth gets dry too, Shay. That happens often. I just always chalked it up to jabbering so much. But yeah, I mean that's basically it. So how do these things work, right? So let me try to break it down for you like this. With clairvoyance, you're not seeing it with your eyes. I mean, if you close your eyes and I tell you to imagine an apple, right?
Hey, Tina. We're over on YouTube, too.
You imagine an apple. I would have to ask you, what color is the apple? Is it green? Is it red?
It's always green for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like red apples. They're
Interesting.
awful.
Or is it yellow? Like the yellowish red? Is it a delicious apple? Is it a cartoon apple? Is it a real apple?
Is it a poisonous apple?
Maybe. If you're a wicked witch. Sure. But, you know.
You get that when your mom's around.
Yeah, so, you know, it's, if you close your eyes and picture something like
Hi,
that.
everybody.
Something
We're
similar.
over on our YouTube channel. You can find us on YouTube. Sorry, I had a burp. At Intuitive JRC.
Right.
If you search for it, it's at Intuitive JRC. Please go over there and subscribe to it and hit the little bell so that way we can get more viewers. We really appreciate it. We are talking about our new program called lightworkereducation.org.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
See, and so Sandy, you get a whiff of her perfume, and
Hi,
so
Kim.
the whole point of the exercise is to get you familiar with how your mind perceives things. So when you hear a real psychic, I'm caveating these things now with I see X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
They're not seeing it with their eyes.
Now let me explain. This is basic
This is basic
101
stuff.
knowledge. Okay? But some people don't know this. So that's why, this is one of the free courses because it is basic knowledge, but it's one of the ways that people get how they work, how mediums and psychics work. Now,
Right.
When you see things in your head, like in your mind, there's also psychic artists, like medium artists, who do that.
Yeah.
So they get the vision in their head.
And then they could actually
and
sit there
and draw it
paint
out.
it or,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
It's psychic
So
art.
that's why he's going over this. Now, maybe some of you guys know this information and some of you guys don't. But this is important information because when you're on your journey of trying to, and what lightworkereducation.org is going to do, is going to balance, information. This is baby information. This is, like I said, this is like 101 information.
This is available out there.
This is like learning what a noun is, or what 2 + 2 is. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Tina. Thank you. I hope you're doing okay.
Right. And see, Bridget, that's perfect because that's how I learned.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so my methods, I know my methods work.
Yeah. And
You
we
know what
had
I
a
mean?
long discussion about this the other day because one of the actual topics is about, and we can't go into this because it's an actual paid course. And so he writes the technical aspect of how he operates and, being a psychic medium. And then, he has also the theology part of it too, where I come in and then I give my perspective on the philosophy side. Because you have to grow in this industry. Hello, Kathy. Hi. We are broadcasting live actually on our YouTube channel simultaneously at the same time. And in that, if you want to go subscribe to our YouTube channel, we would really appreciate it. You can find us, search Intuitive JRC.
Right.
And everybody's talking and having a good time.
Yep.
And we're just talking about our new courses that we are offering.
Yeah, a new website called lightworkereducation.org.
So, so this is basic information, but I will supply the philosophical side, the paraphilosophy side of it.
Paraphilosophy.
Because here's the thing, folks. When Justin was going through this in the beginning, like you said, when you didn't, he didn't have anybody teaching him. He had to go through some really rough times. It was hard for him in the beginning. I mean, there were times...
It's hard doing it by yourself, man.
It's very hard doing it by yourself. And if it wasn't for me busting his chops all the time, saying, you've got to do this. This is so important. Because I was witness to so many unbelievable readings that in my mind, I was like, how can you not do this?
Right.
Like when you would go off the deep end and not meditate for months, they do things to get your attention. Not bad things. We're not talking about dark things, but they do things. Like if he was playing a game too long, the computer would go offline for him. Not mine, not everybody else that we were playing with, but just his.
No, that one time I ignored. So I get, like, if I go a while without checking in with the other side, right, I'll get pinged is the only way I could describe it, where I get a constant,
Hi, Lisa. We're
a constant
on
tug.
YouTube as well.
You know what I mean? Like, and I ignored it, and I'll ignore it, because, I'm stupid. And, I ignored it for a while, and we played with a group of people, and the other side cut everybody's internet off that we were playing with. They all started yelling at me, "Go meditate!"
Yeah.
The minute I went to meditate, everybody came back up online, which was crazy. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting in that way.
But here's the thing. When you acknowledge what is going on with you, you do not get a choice.
Yeah, you don't
do
have
not get a choice. You don't get to say, "Oh, I'm not going to do that because I'm afraid." Doesn't work that way, folks.
Yeah, you can't
Doesn't
put
work that
limitations
way.
on, you don't get to pick and choose, like, what your specialty is, like, what you're going to be doing, what you're going to be going into. It just, because here's the thing. Everyone is gifted in a certain way, and 9 times out of 10, we're not even aware of the way that we're gifted and meant to operate and help each other. And so that's why, you may love working with, spirit cards or angel cards or any kind of cards, or working with a pendulum or whatever. I'm making an example, all right? Don't chime in. I'm making an example. But what you won't realize is that you're not meant to do that. Because realistically, you may be so good you don't even need those things. You see what I'm saying? Those are just there. Those are designed to help. You can come to YouTube if you want. But if you guys, hi Trisha, hello. If you guys are new here, hang out there, if you guys want, you can come here. Everybody, we got more people over on YouTube. It doesn't matter, but we would definitely. You can't find it on YouTube. You got to search for Intuitive JRC. I don't know why we changed that name.
Dominic, why can't people find us on YouTube? I'm taking it up with him. oh, we gotta get this, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta do this, we're gonna have this fancy schmancy stuff. Hi, Jessica.
Yeah, and it's all broken.
We are, if you're new here, we're over on YouTube. Also, just search our channel. It's Intuitive JRC.
This is crazy, man. We should just went on Facebook.
I'll put YouTube on the laptop and carry you around on a smartphone. Okay.
That'll work.
That'll work.
So yeah,
I mean, we are doing readings too, folks. We will get to it, but right now we're discussing our new education program called lightworkereducation.org. Hi, Dawn. Hi. If you're new here, please like and follow our Facebook page, but we're over on YouTube as well. Please search for us at it's Intuitive JRC.
The whole time is going to be spent telling the people on Facebook to go over to YouTube. It's ridiculous.
I'll be right back. Uh-oh.
You know
Keep
what I mean?
going.
So, anyway.
Dominic, go on.
Anyways. So, I know we got a lot of people joining over on Facebook. We got people on YouTube. So, check it out. What kind of questions do you... If you've got... psychic abilities and you're feeling compelled and you're feeling drawn to that side of things, what questions pop up for you? I know there's a little bit of lag, but just kind of we're going over the basics of psychic powers, if you will, a Psychic Powers 101, and trying to get people up to speed, because it amazes me that people will go for readings but yet have no idea of how it all works. Kind of under the hood, you know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Tina? So Shay says she loves getting names to pray for, but this new thing that she's having happen now, she's not comfortable with. She keeps questioning what she's actually seeing.
Who?
Shay. And so, here's the thing, Shay. You're not crazy. Okay? And what I told Shay was basically working with her and teaching her how to protect herself and keeping... not absorbing everybody else's energy.
You did. And then I taught her, you told her how you imagine, how you keep the spirits at bay. Because you got to have organization.
Right.
And it was something that I taught you.
Yeah. So.
Because I'm good.
Yeah.
Hi, Risa.
So, Natasha says... Is it her wishing or wanting to hear, or is it the actual message, and how do you decipher it?
Well, oh, never mind, sir.
No,
please
go
don't
ahead.
Step on your toes. Look, if the first thought that comes into your head, if in the first 3 to 5 seconds, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's it. We're over on YouTube, Risa. You guys come on over.
So, Bridget, here's why they say that you can't do your own family. That's incorrect. That's incorrect. It's not that you can't. The problem becomes it's a
conflict.
What it should be is a conflict within yourself, because you know the person and you know what they would say, and you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, how do I really know? You know if the person's there because you can feel their energy.
Right.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, Jesus, okay. I won't say nothing.
I'm not saying
no.
I'm just saying.
Lisa Corncola.
I'm trying to explain. So, because when they say, oh, you can't do your own family, well... This whole thing, there are no hard, fast rules to it. Okay? So if somebody tells you you can't, that's not... People use wrong words all the time. It means you probably shouldn't. Or it's difficult. Okay? The reason that it's difficult, and in all actuality, here's the realness. Reading family is the easiest thing because you know their voice, okay? You know their voice and you know their words and you know what they would say. But therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. So as easy as it is to hear your loved ones from the other side, for me, is as difficult as it is, because then you have to start saying, well, is this just my imagination and what I'm wanting them to say? Kind of what Natasha was saying before. Is it just that? But that's why it gets difficult, because the waters get muddy. You know what I mean? You don't know if you're remembering.
Yeah.
Or it just blends. You're too close to it.
Well,
you have to have some distance.
Here's the thing. Alicia Murphy, she has said this many times. Remember in the beginning when she's an original, back from when we first started last June, she was like, oh, I've got family from New York, yada, 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 yada. Okay, and we were just talking about this the other day, Alicia, remember? And I said, unless you know them, and unless you actually know them, you knew them and you had conversations with them, then they're going to come through. Because nobody ever comes through for her. And I would say to her, but did you know them personally? Did you ever have conversations? Because they got to have some way to conversate with you. It's like, hi, I'm so-and-so, I'm related to you. And you could be like, I don't know you. I mean, it could be Charles Manson for all you know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to know them, Mm-hmm. You've got to know them. So you have something to confirm. You've seen it yourself. When Justin does readings, what does he ask? He asks for 3 confirmations from the other side. He says that. Look, you got to... And what you guys don't see and why there's such a delay, and this is what they edit out of all the shows. Okay, because if not, it would be, it would be like, right. A 24-hour thing.
Hi, Sheila.
But here's the thing. It's like, hi, Sheila. Welcome. Hey, Kevin. We're over on YouTube. You guys come over and subscribe to YouTube for us. We need our viewers up. But what he's saying, like what he's having a conversation in his head with the spirits, and he's telling them, look, he usually tells them, come closer. I mean, it's a whole rigmarole of what he does, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, he has to set ground rules with them. And, as much as we tell you guys to make it count, really be open and pray that they come through crystal clear and that it's okay to give Justin, the permission for them to come through to Justin. Well, guess what he tells them? He tells them the same thing. Look, this may be your one shot. So, you don't want to throw it away. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, make it clear. Make it, come through strong. Because you might not get another shot. We only get one shot, right?
Right, yeah.
And you don't want to throw away that shot. If anybody gets that joke. Okay. Hi, Jennifer. If you guys are new here to Justin and Roseanne at Cardoza, Psychic Medium, Intuitive. This is our channel. We are... hi, Kevin! Please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and the little ding-a-ling-ling bell so you get notified of when we go live again. Justin right now is telling everybody about our new program called... Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. We are starting a new program for people to help enhance and learn and get higher education to develop their skills.
Right.
And it's lightworkereducation.org. So, back to what I was saying. So, they make it clear. You're telling them what to do.
Yes.
Okay. And he's having this whole conversation going on with them. Thank you, Jennifer. And as he is doing that, you guys, he also tells them, look, I need more. Not just one thing, he goes for 3 things. And what does he tell you guys? I need
All
you to
3.
confirm 3 things.
Need all 3 confirmed
Right.
before we move forward.
Sound familiar? So these are the things that he has had to develop over the years.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, he has thousands of readings that he's done that I've been at every single one. Okay? Every single one of those readings was effing spot on. Okay? Last week, hi Kathy, when he read last week that beautiful reading, 7/11, but he died on July 11th,
yes.
but he was killed outside of a convenience store, and you kept seeing
I kept seeing
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Right. So
not making the connection.
right. So those are the
11.
things that are like, whoa, like those are mind-blowing things. So what you're going to learn is, psychic powers 101, a clairvoyance, all that, yada, yada. That's basic stuff. But then we get into the deeper stuff of how to control it. We're teaching you about prayers. What is energy? What is energy? Like, we had this long, deep conversation yesterday because it's like, I always feel like when people say, well, what do you do? Well, I read energy. Well, what the hell does that mean? Like, I mean, really, so what we want to do, and there's something I've written a part about it. I've written some about it, and then he has philosophical part, yeah. And then you have this, and I started quizzing him about. So what is it? He has his tricks of the trade. How is it that you read energy? And it's funny because he goes, I just do. It's not something he can formulate into words, but I'm like, you need to formulate it into words. You really need to, because these people need to understand what they're feeling and what they're, so
it got me thinking on a whole new level.
Yeah.
Really. I was like, oh, man.
That's what I do.
I was like, oh, man.
By the way, you notice I'm wearing my Nielsen Schmielsen shirt, Kevin and Denise, today in honor of Harry's birthday. Sorry, I had to my music people.
Right.
Anyway.
So,
quite right.
Yeah, Bridget, look, here's the thing. If you know that he's coming through and you, a lot of times when our loved ones pass, they will come through in very subtle ways, and it's just a matter of being open to it and being aware of it. And this is all basic information that's out there. So like if you get in the car and a song comes on that reminds you of it, like,
and that's
Nancy
so
talks
cliche,
about,
but it's true though.
They're called cliches for a reason,
right?
Because it's true, right? And so like with Nancy, for example, I'm sure she probably catches whiff of Biggie Smalls and whatnot with Wizzle,
God bless Wizzle.
Yeah.
I know you would have liked Wizzle.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you immediately connected with them on the other side.
I'm terrible. One of my weaknesses that I
this
just
is
can't
secret,
seem
guys.
to. It's not a secret, but
it is actually. You don't tell people this.
Well, I'm weak with names. I'm weak.
Well, it's
with
because
I grew up in a neighborhood where everybody.
Urban.
It was an urban neighborhood, and everybody had. Not your average name. So I'm thinking, like, when Wizzle comes through, I get
Kevin.
Wizzle,
you know where
Zizzle.
He's from.
Yeah, Kevin knows. And it's like, from New York, Wizzle comes through. I'm like, I
got a W name, like a w sound, and I mean, you got it like. I'm like, I mean, for real, like. You get that.
I can get that, but I can't get Bob.
Lisa Collette, right there.
All right.
How do I expand on it? Because this is the first time I actually feel like I belong after a life of confusion, and I understand and I feel understood. So I'm still in that mindset.
I understand. That is the exact reason that I have come up with this website, and I promise you, it is almost done.
It is.
All of the hard work is done. All right, we are going to have and it's going to be a membership site. And the reason that I'm doing it that way
Let's
is
throw our prices out at them and tell them about that too. It is a membership site because we're recording these things, but what it is a Patreon.
No, it's a membership.
A membership site, okay.
Patreon's
but we're going to
totally
have
different.
a private Facebook group as
Right.
well for those.
only the paid members.
For only the paid members.
It's going to have online classes that are dropped regularly.
Right.
Like,
And-
so if you've ever seen Udemy, it's
that?
built.
Oh, okay, go on.
It's built a lot like that. It's an entire learning management system designed specifically for you as the student. You as the student and member will have your own profile where you could upload your own avatar, just like Facebook, with the square, the whole nine.
Yeah,
okay?
it's good.
Your
It's
bio.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was. It
Make sure
was
you
a
hit
bit
the
of work.
subscribe button, Kim,
But,
and the bell.
We're going to be coming out with classes like once a month. But more importantly,
what you get,
oh
though.
my God, more importantly,
Okay,
is
sorry.
that we are going to do live. You're going to have 24/7 support in a private, closed, secret Facebook group of
It's
only
like the
paid
sisterhood,
members.
which is a different vibe. In the
It's
sisterhood,
totally different
you-
vibe. But this is
people
going to
know.
be where you're going to have accountability partners. You're going to have access to mentors who have been there, done that,
Yeah.
who can give you personal guidance, and we're gonna have weekly like teleconference calls, like group mentorships,
Yeah.
like this,
Yeah.
where we could really drill down into specific
like where
scenarios
you're
and
at.
we could learn from
because
each other.
I,
Right.
and here's the thing: it's like you got to understand something, that we've made several tiers, so where it's affordable for everybody. Okay, you can stop doing it. Thank you, Shay. So like for instance, the lowest tier is I wrote it on here because the other day I made
It's 27.
No, it's not. The first tier is bronze, and this is what we talked about. How many times do I gotta say this? Remember, the first tier is bronze. It's $17. Okay, but what you get with that, you don't get a one-on-one consultation with Justin. You do get access to the private group.
That's exactly right.
And you get you get access to the lessons, okay? But it's the amount of lessons. Now, remember, we're not...
Give me a pen, quick.
For God's sakes. Here. Have this terrible bake. I don't like those.
That's fine.
Okay, so the thing is that this isn't like... It's not about quantity, folks. It's about quality.
No. It is quality, and it's
Oh,
all going to
it's-
be... Here's the thing. You could go out there and you could search the internet for a lot of information. And
You can read a lot of books.
And there's no telling, how do you vet that information? Well, we're going to do all that for you. Because, I mean, most of you guys have been with me for the past year doing Facebook Lives. You know that what I do is legit. And, hey, it's all over my reviews on The Real Deal, right?
Yeah, but it's about helping them find...
Helping them get to the best them that they can be.
Right, but
that's what it boils down to.
Mastering it yourself.
Yes.
You can't go to the next level if you don't understand this part. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about getting through everything. It's about, the lessons and everything, the higher... even if you're at the $17 tier, the next tier is $27 a month. That's when you get a one-on-one consultation with Justin. And you get to meet with them.
And Sandy, to your question, so whatever you say in the group, nobody else on Facebook can see that.
It's private, just like sisterhood.
100% private, and there's going to be a confidentiality guaranteed with that, because and the reason
but
that
they know they're in
know that.
sisterhood, there's a safety that they feel in.
What about the people
sisterhood.
that aren't in sisterhood, Boo? I've got to explain it for them too.
I'm asking these ladies here.
So
Tell
with
them,
the secret
do they
group,
feel safe in sisterhood? If they feel safe in sisterhood, you know what that feels like. It'll be the same thing. You can vouch for that. The other people that are in
Yeah. And see, it does a couple of things. One, it gives you that security that you're looking for, right? Because while you're developing, man, you need to be in a safe place. You need to be amongst kindred spirits.
You do.
And that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
But number two, it also keeps the trolls out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And trust me, if somebody joins just to troll, they're gone. Like, I don't know why anybody would spend money to do that, but that isn't going to happen.
I mean,
it's going to be closely monitored. So.
Again, we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
There'll be lots of free content on the YouTube channel. Okay, that like he was talking about. This clairvoyance, like the 101 stuff. There's other stuff that I went over this the other night in the sisterhood. Okay, I went over the 88 topics that we so far have.
88 topics.
88 lessons, but that's actually double because we decided to have two perspectives. Okay.
Right.
So,
and that's the other thing. So every topic that we talk about is going to have two perspectives, because with us, there's two. There's the practitioner perspective, which is me. But then there's also a support role or a philosophical role, which is Roseanne's.
Well, I'm a twofer. Look, there's no trolls allowed because they got to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, nobody pays to troll.
Only people that are going to be in the group are going to be paid members, so you know that you're amongst other members.
But it is a membership thing. So the first tier is $17 a month. There's not a money back guarantee. We do not do that because look, what you put into it is what you get out of it. Okay, but the $17 a month is the bare minimum for the lowest tier. Okay, the second tier, which is the
silver. 27.
Yeah, it would be silver. It's $27 a month. You get once a month. You get a one-on-one personal meeting with Justin. One-on-one with
not
him.
Not a group dynamic.
Not in a group dynamic. You'll still get all that, but one-on-one with him, it would include, a reading cleanse. Where are you at? Where are you stuck at? What's this? And asking all the deep questions that you don't ever get access to, okay? But, again, you also get, all the access to the information that comes out. And most importantly, it's just, that getting him and us. Okay, then the next tier is, what is it, gold? No. Gold, which is $47 a month. And you get, again, private access to the group, but, and you get that, you get more than a one-on-one. You get, I think it's two one-on-one consultations a month with
every
Justin.
other week.
So, look, so there's few people, you've heard me say, we have people that work behind the scenes. Okay, so this is kind of something you got to understand something, folks.
This is going to go deep.
Something that Justin has already been doing for a year that you guys don't know of. He has been mentoring people for a year, and they actually work behind the scenes on here.
I gotta tell you, I got one of those people that I've been mentoring. She originally started off getting a reading from me, and I read her. Man, it was one of the tougher ones too. 3 hours. I was the only one to be able to get her father.
Hi.
And turns out that she's got abilities. She's a pet communicator. I think you all know who I'm talking about. But more than that, she's also a psychic medium. But in her infancy.
Right.
And
and the first night that she got a spirit come through, guess who it was for? Me. Mm-hmm. She calls me up and, and guess who was helping talk her through it? This one. Yep. This is stuff that he never got access to. It doesn't, there'll be levels and stages that you go through in your abilities that will develop over time. You know, it's like a gate. Okay? You might open up this gate, but the next gate is a little bit taller than the previous gate that you just went through. And it's locked, a little tighter than it was.
Yep.
You don't get access to that gate just because you just learned, you got this information.
Lock. Yeah, you got to pick the next lock.
You got to pick the next lock. It's not, and the thing is that you can't cheat. It's all about timing.
Mm-hmm.
So, in conclusion to our membership, we do have a other higher platform that is especially reserved and only allocated for people who are already on a higher
they're already very seasoned.
They already have a lot more knowledge, and that is a platinum group, which is like $99 a month, and there's
that's a closed that'll be open small, for recruitment of it, during a very small
group of people.
So that's like a non-starter right now,
right? And that's for people who already have a lot of information, who are they're trying to hone their craft. It's just like anything. Okay, look, you've heard me say, "Hi, Hope, we're over on YouTube. If you can come over on YouTube." Come and subscribe to us on YouTube.
What's up, Hope?
You cannot, I've always been against, you can't teach people to be psychic. And I see it over and over again on light worker speeds and all this. And I see people who work from the dark. And he has had this vision for years, just like I've had my vision about the television show that he's poo-pooed on. That I haven't. But the thing is that I've always been against it, and now with this whole uprising of people who are light workers, it's about, there'll be certain topics. Look, when you guys come on our lives, you know exactly what you're getting, right? Because we talk about certain things up front. I'm just kind of letting the cat out of the bag.
Yeah.
These are the secrets that you don't know, okay?
Right. And Erin, real quick, yes, because it's coming from two perspectives. The person doing readings, but also for those who are in a support role or may not be sure. See, that's the whole thing. That is the whole thing, is that, oh man, I left my book in the other room.
I'll go get it.
Yeah, get the little red one.
Yeah.
For me.
Dominic, tell them what readings they want or whatever. I saw someone saying something.
Yeah, so it's going to be designed. Everything is going to be designed two ways. For the practitioner and also the support role, or maybe someone who's not sure whether or not that they have that capability. You know what I mean? And so that's a really, really unique take that no one else out there is providing. Now look, I've done a lot of research into this for years, okay? And for anyone in the know, there's a really famous psychic school, like a Hogwarts in England, okay, called Arthur Finley. And let me tell you something. One class with them, first off, the education that you're going to get with me is going to be superior and excellent, okay? From the technology delivery to the quality of information, it's all going to be fantastic and excellent. But you're not going to pay anywhere near the price. They charge for one class that runs like 3 days. It's more like a workshop. £685, not dollars, pounds or euros. And when you work that math out, that comes out to about $850.
How much is 650 euros in American money? $728.
$728 today. You're not going to pay anywhere near that. You're not going to pay anywhere near that
Hell,
over
this
a
is
year.
cheaper than your private readings.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What you charge for
Yeah.
private one-on-one reading.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're getting all this information.
Yeah, dang, that's a lot of money, right? Yeah, that's not including supplies, and if you have to stay there for the weekend or whatever.
Oh my God,
it's insane. It's insane, right? So look, this thing.
How can I help you, sir?
Yeah, Sheila, definitely, and that's what we're going to eventually move to. Is once we're established, once we are established, we're going to be. I've got the back end of the website built to where once
how would
somebody
you-
joins a
I'm
platinum club, hang on,
Curious to know how she wants to help. Like
she'd love to help out. She's
but-
been doing this for 4 years.
doing what?
Yeah,
That's what I want to know. I don't know. How would you like to help out? What have you been doing for 4 years? I don't know.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to learn.
And just for the record, for anybody that's new that may not know me, my name's Justin Cardozo. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive consultant, and I've been doing this.
And you have the Holy Spirit gift of
discernment.
discernment.
Yes, absolutely. Which means that I can tell the difference between good and evil. And we will get into in a future broadcast. We will talk about the difference between gifts and abilities.
In
They
fact,
are not
all
the same.
the people that's right now that are currently enrolled in our platinum
Medium. Very good. Okay.
courses are actually they have Holy Spirit gifts.
Right.
So
And we'll be getting into that, and that's cool. That's really cool. And do distant healings. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So here's the thing, and to I've got so much stuff here. I've got like the link portals and stuff that I've got written down here.
So what I do, everybody knows, is I'm the psychic. Okay, not sidekick. Psychic. I do a lot of helping other psychics and mediums with certain aspects of their life, but I'm the paraphilosopher, so I have a different point of view where he is more of a theology perspective because he is a Christian psychic medium. And the things like we say, here's the thing. I'm not game on teaching a lot of the stuff that there are topics that we talk about that are very, very deep that nobody talks about. First of all, I don't read anybody else. I don't care about other people's information.
No, neither do I.
I mean, the only thing I have...
We've never done that, though.
No, the only thing I've ever dove into really, really hard was children and remembering their past lives. And that was because of our own experience with our own son,
right,
remembering his past life. Mm-hmm. And so that was when I learned all about that. That was over 14 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I'm not keen on just accepting anybody in, because the topics that we get into later on are extremely sensitive topics.
Right.
That we are trying to build people up in our community. People who are
clear, though, is that the whole point of it
is to support
support the community, right, and to also, like, once somebody hits that platinum level,
right,
that is basically
they
a
become
seal
a mentor
of approval,
right, and they become a mentor,
exactly.
Right.
So listen, this, and Aaron, here's what I wanted to tell you is that, through this journey of ours, right, there's 5 steps to a psychic's journey. All right, the first one is awareness. Basically, with the awareness step, that's the very first thing that happens. Usually it's caused by some sort of an event. Death of a loved one, something, you see a ghost, whatever the case may be. Maybe even seeing a Bigfoot, but something... I'm just...
Okay.
God, why? What is with you, boo?
Go.
So,
Nobody
something...
sees a Bigfoot. You know that. So stop.
It could be anything. Something causes the awareness.
Right. A death, a shadow figure.
Something supernatural happens
Right.
that makes them start looking into it. Something makes you question that yourself, whether you have that or not. The second step comes understanding. That's usually where... So the first step of awareness, that's what all of our free content is going to be. It's going to be designed to help somebody who's just starting off on their path. You know, the YouTube channel, videos, downloadable content, stuff like that.
Right.
That's all about awareness. Once you join, you know, the $17 level is for people that are seeking the understanding side of things. Where they're starting to learn, you know, they don't know what abilities that they have. That helps them get to a point of understanding.
When you get into the higher, like when you get to the $27 level and you get a reading from him, a consultation, that's when he is able to read you and say, okay, this is what you have. Right. This is what he knows.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is where you want to, you know, focus on, but that's your start. You know,
absolutely.
It's not about, you know, we know somebody who just constantly takes in information, but doesn't do anything with it. It's not about that. You've got to.
But that, again, that's what the site is for. It's like shit to get off the pot.
Right. Exactly. So I mean, look,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be designed to push you and to develop you and to stretch you and make you stretch to places where you didn't think that you could go, but all while, because that's a very scary place to be and a very vulnerable place to be, but you're going to do it with a tremendous support system. That's what's great about this. Now, so like I said, the 5 steps of like
Hold on, Aaron says, what about working around meds that suppress abilities or gifts? Well, for you, I mean, your medication is something that there is a topic. I'm not going to say what the topic is because we're on here. Exactly, Hope. But, I mean, we go into suicide and we go into a lot of dark sides of what he does that he doesn't tell you guys because... But this is information. It's classified information for mediums and psychics.
There's a reason that real light workers.
Right.
Listen, here's a clue. Real light workers don't look like how you think they look. You would see me on the street and never think twice. Never think twice that I'm a medium. When I shake someone's hand, I know exactly who I'm dealing with. You would never think that, you know. I just seem highly diplomatic,
whereas I'm not.
Right, or, you know, somebody's having a rough day. I know exactly what to say to them. I never tell them. I don't have to tell them because you know what? Real light workers shine the brightest in the darkness.
Yeah, like if you see
I don't have
somebody
to walk
reading
around
from a
in
tarot
a
book,
dashiki. I don't have to wear.
If you're getting a card reading from somebody and they're reading out of the book the definition, bye.
Right.
But yet those people are getting paid left and right. Now we have run this. This has been a trial and error thing, and we've had people who don't listen. Okay, you cannot do. I mean, and let me make this perfectly clear. Even if you have abilities, or gifts, okay, and there is a difference, okay. But again, that's another topic. That's a topic.
Yeah.
If you have that, not everybody is meant to read people. Okay. And so, like, for instance, you know, we have somebody who has the Holy Spirit gift of prophecy, and her readings are intense, and they can be. And so, again, it's like, I don't read spirits that come through. I read people, but I don't read energy the same way he reads energy. So he has his tricks because he calls them, what do you call them? Triggers, or what do you call them? They're
What, archetypes?
Archetypes, yeah. So
That's advanced.
That's advanced.
That's way advanced.
That's so advanced, yeah. So I know this sounds like gobbledygook to you, but yeah, Aaron, there are people who have medication that suppress their abilities or gifts, but there are also people who
Yeah, but it could also
enhance it because there are people who have epilepsy and they take seizure medication, but they still have no problem seeing spirits. So
absolutely, man. It's look, whatever God wants you to do, God's going to have you do.
And that's another thing.
He didn't make.
There will be God involved in it.
Yeah, he didn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, I mean,
God doesn't make.
I have all unfortunately, we talked about this. We don't have courses in astrology. We don't have courses in any kind of paganism stuff.
No,
because
the reason
I don't know any of that.
I don't know that.
We don't know that.
I'm teaching what I know.
We know, right?
But hey, my results speak for themselves.
Right.
So
I don't really.
Is it for everybody?
No, but
no. We make that. Look.
If we find somebody who's really good with astrology, but they have to be
totally
really legit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But paganism,
it's got to fit.
Yeah.
It's got to fit within the ethical standards that I hold.
Right. How I look at it is like, come on, seriously. If you pray to a tree, hey, guess what? I have news for you. Guess who made the tree? That's a news flash for you. There you go.
All right, so basically what I was saying
is that I'm going to stop talking. Because you just keep saying the same crap over and over. Go on.
Really? Okay.
Basically, I was saying. That's what you keep saying. Go. I'm kidding with you.
No, you're not.
Nothing. I'm kidding with you. Go.
Okay.
Go.
All right. So, any questions so far on anything? Anyone? Bueller? Nope. Good. So, Aaron, look. Basically, the way things work is that you start off with awareness, then you go to understanding. From the understanding, you learn how to control things. Once you know how to control them, then you could share them. Mm-hmm. And once you've shared them enough and learned enough lessons, because here's the thing, every reading that you give for someone else isn't just a message for them, but it's a lesson for you.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Okay.
Good. Cool.
And so...
And that's the thing.
That's what you have to share.
Time.
Yeah, that's something that that builds over time. But you have to be aware of that. Once you've got enough of that knowledge, only then can you teach it.
I know, Alicia. I know. Agree to disagree. I know. I'm sorry. I don't get it. But that's okay. That's what this is about. It's okay to disagree with people. It's just, and I respect people who, in like Native American culture, I respect that, who they hold a high regard to the land and everything that it is. It's their holy space. It's people who disregard that there is a higher power that created the tree. Okay, I mean, we've come up when we did spirit fairs. Oh my God, there were some people in there that were so like not even.
Here's the difference, but this goes back.
All.
This goes back to what I was saying in the beginning, is that, and it all boils back to one thing, faith. Mm-hmm. It's the reason that burning sage for one person will work and it won't work for another. Because somebody who has faith behind what they believe, that person can move mountains. But too many people out there just read a bunch of stuff and they just take it as if it's as if it's book knowledge, like 1 + 1 = 2. Oh, well, if something dark is happening in my room, it says burn sage. Okay, I'm burning sage, but nothing happens. You don't have any faith behind it. You're doing it because you read about it. You see what I'm saying? So it's all in where your faith lies, really. Because here's the big secret is that the power comes from the faith within you. That's where it lies. That's where it lies. And that's what this
And we're not trying to convert people. Please know that.
What?
Okay.
Faith is...
No. I want people to know this isn't a Jesus course, okay? I want people to know that this isn't about that. It's about faith. Because I guarantee you, okay?
Yeah, that's why Native Americans have, it's a shamanistic culture.
Right.
But they can do things that other people can't.
Right.
Because their faith is strong in what they believe.
Right.
That's where it doesn't matter whether you believe in... and look, when I say God, I have to clarify. I don't believe that God is some old man with a white beard sitting on a cloud in the sky pointing at Adam. You know what I mean? That's not like the artist representations from... No. God is everywhere and everything. It's the unfathomable. So, let's see. Yeah, see, there you go. It just... And here's the thing, guys. When you meet somebody with true faith, in whatever it is they believe, you know it. You can feel it. You know what I mean? Whereas some people just do things because they read that that's what you do. Whether it's going to church or reading tarot cards, it's both sides of the spectrum. And that's not... We kind of going off on a tangent there.
Yeah.
But
I mean...
anyway.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah.
So, all right.
Okay.
We're going to call...
No. So anybody have any questions?
Yeah.
Don't dismiss. Don't dismiss. We have people over here. We're over here. Ashley said here. Faith. Okay, so hold on. Ashley Brown said, "Hello, it's been a while since I've watched you guys. A lot has happened. Not only did I lost my mother in September, and then I lost my dad this March. This has been a very hard struggle. I do feel my dad with me. I am so sorry for your loss, Ashley. Faith and having my time with God has been the only thing that has kept me alive. Oh my gosh. Well, I am so sorry. That makes me sad."
What's up, Alicia?
On YouTube. She has but we are on YouTube, guys. If you want to come over, we will be doing some readings, card readings. If you want a card reading, people, it is $10 for a 3-card pull. You want a full card pull, it's $25.
Right.
And you get to pick who you want it from.
There you go.
When will the course begin? Well, it'll begin probably in the next week.
Mm-hmm. Sooner rather than later.
He's worked feverishly. My beliefs cross the lines all the time, LOL. And Rose and Justin are more accepting and open-minded than they are coming across tonight. Oh my God, are we not coming across open-minded tonight? Actually, we're just laying it out on the line, because here's the thing. It's if we don't put it out there what we believe, then I don't want somebody saying, "Well, I bought this course and I subscribe to your course and this isn't what my belief system is." It's Ashley. Alicia. This is why I say there are things at the beginning of our lives that I say specifically, and I'm watching as he's speaking our lives, numbers. Okay, so whenever I say he's a psychic medium with the Holy Spirit gift of discernment, yes, he's a Christian medium. he believes in Christ, he believes in God, I will see people drop. Okay? Now look, when I say, hey, his private readings cost $200, I see people drop. But he doesn't charge people. There's not a time limit. Yeah. The reason why I say that is I'm being upfront and honest with you. Yay, there he is on YouTube.
All right.
Because it's important for you guys to know exactly where we're coming from and where he's coming from and where I'm coming from. Hey, this is my belief. This is what he believes in. But you subscribe to our thing and you come to me and say, oh, I want my money back. Hey, guess what? You don't get your money back. You don't get your money back when you get a reading. Because if you don't understand what you get in a reading, that's not his problem. That's on you. You're not ready for the reading. And that is a course. Guess what? That is a course. Right. Not everybody gets a reading. Right? Mm-hmm. Not everybody gets a reading. And it's important for people to know that. Because now if you're like a sunshine and lollipop, type of reader, there's different degrees of, levels of people who read.
Hey, Mary. No, Alicia, I know what you're saying. I feel you. I definitely feel what you're saying. And as far as like the psychic vampires go, yeah, totally. You know when they're around. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been around person that's just, sucks the life out of the room. They just drain you energetically, man. They just, oh, man. It's hard to put into words, but you know it when you feel it. You know what I mean?
What you feel like our energy is all over the place and scattered?
Yeah, I get what she's saying. She's picking up on some
Well, what
some
are you
stuff.
picking up?
Doesn't matter. It's fine. We're fine.
Okay.
We're fine.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay. The only thing that's happening is giving my belief in something that's much bigger than myself. I feel so bad for her. That's Denise's friend, Mary. Hi, Mary.
What's up, Mary? How you doing?
We are on YouTube, guys.
So, yeah, you're gonna be seeing more of that. I'll post stuff on Facebook when the page is up. And
we'll have
running.
our free content up here really, really soon.
Absolutely.
Actually, we've already begun working
quickly.
on that.
Yep.
And I gotta tell you, I'm so proud of you. Like, you got in front of that camera and you were like banging it out. Like,
and let me tell you something, guys. Here's. All right, I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break right now. Okay, let me tell you.
What, from being psychic medium, Justin?
From being Phil Swift.
Please. You watch those weirdos that are always like motivational speakers, don't you?
No, man. Here's what I'm about to say. All right, so I've been working on this thing, right? And I have you guys ever felt compelled and drawn in a certain way, but every time you start going that way, something comes up?
She just said that. Oh my God, my ex was one. Every time she jumped up and ran off or jerked on her phone, we called it a disturbance of force. You've been having that all day long.
Man, yeah. So every time I go to work on this thing, because I've felt compelled to do it, and I've denied the call for years. 2 years ago, I told you about this, and, and she's like, I don't know, but I wasn't saying it right. But it crystallized and gelled. Yeah. Last month, and I got on it right away.
Well, first of all, who told you?
Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so his spirit guide.
My
By the way,
guide.
Guess who Paul is? Can anybody?
Go ahead.
No, I'm asking a question. Take a guess who Paul is. It's not Paul McCartney either. Not the one that's they say is dead, who he thinks really died.
64, man. Car accident.
Okay, no, it's not that Paul. But yes, he has the Paul.
So, have you ever felt compelled to do something, but every time you go to do it, like this is what you're supposed to be doing. Everything is led up to this.
Anna.
But man, obstacle after obstacle. You sit down to work, something breaks. You sit down to work, something comes up. You sit down to work, some emergency happens, and no matter any time you go to do something, something else tries to get in your way. And it's just like, oh my God.
Oh my God, it's been crazy today because Giovanni, I mean,
For the past 2 days.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I just see it like this. I used to be of the mindset, of a defeatist mindset, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, I would just be like, forget it, I'm
Really?
done.
Oh my God. I didn't know that about you. I'm kidding.
Shut up. And I'd be like, you know what, forget it. Forget it. Universe doesn't want me doing it. I'm done. No. Bullshit.
Well,
No, here's the
I
thing.
think there's caveats to that.
Yeah, there is. But I'm not going to get into that right now. All I'm saying is that sometimes, however,
We are on YouTube if
the
you want to come
universe throws
join
roadblocks
us.
in front of you to
Subscribe.
see how bad you want it.
Yes.
And
St.
to
Paul.
see if you're worthy.
Angelina got it. And
course she
Bridget, yep. Paul of Saul of Tarsus.
Yeah, that was a
And
weird
why?
story.
Why? Because what was his trait?
He was a zealot.
I'm stubborn. And guess who's been stubborn? It took a long time to get this jackwagon on board.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, like, is it a full moon? That would
I
explain
told you
it.
tomorrow's strawberry moon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, that kind of explains it. That's
Yes.
probably what Alicia's picking up on.
St. Paul, yeah. Mhm.
Yep. So, anyway, but yeah, that's kind of what's been happening with this thing. And anyone familiar with, like, computer code and stuff, it's... but the bones are built, the skeleton is there,
It's just there. Now we just need to input our,
design and content.
our
Which is the
content,
easy.
which is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And then I was, thrown out, by, we'll be doing separate videos. Because he doesn't want me horning in anymore, as you can tell. Tonight you've been like, really? You're interrupting me again?
Well, no.
I'm joking with you. Lighten up, Francis. Binary, yeah.
Yeah, so it's...
I love you, though.
I love you too.
And
Thank you, Shay. Thank you. Appreciate it. I know what you did.
What'd she say?
Nothing. She didn't say nothing. So
Bridget wants to know who her spirit guide is.
that is something that we will work on when you join
Yeah, you
light
gotta
workers.
join the membership.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll get some one-on-one time.
Uh-huh.
That's not something that
And people
is
can
just
sign up. I mean,
not yet, man.
they
I was
can't?
trying to get that again. I was trying to get at least to where you could sign up to get a reminder of when it goes live. Like, drop your email in there.
actually, Bridget,
and I'm just like, oi.
there you go. That's number 2. There's your number 2. Because the first one was, if you build this is what you need to do. Don't worry about anything. Everybody will come to you. Bridget.
And it is June of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I hope you both have many years ahead of you. Sari, what does that mean? That's what it means.
What, you mean like together? Like before I kick her
Wait,
to the curb?
sometimes I
Or
realize
she
it's
kicks
not
me
the
to
right
curb?
time. I'll wait for the next day. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, what does that mean, Zari? I'm scared.
No.
No, Zari gets messages that she doesn't want to tell people. Oh, yeah.
What's up, Angelina?
Angelina.
So, yeah. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of cool topics. I mean, we went over the topics in the sisterhood.
Sisterhood, yeah.
Mhm. We have wonderful, all married. We ain't going anywhere.
We've been together 15 years? 16 years?
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing this...
We've never been apart from each
17
other
years?
except for when you went to LA.
We've been... Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, so
we're fine.
that. Yeah, we're good.
Even though she's a pain in my ass, but that's okay. I need that, you know what I mean? I know me. I need someone there to put... I wouldn't be where I'm at now if she wasn't putting her foot in my ass. And every developing psychic, I should make that a course. Make sure you have someone putting a foot in your ass. Mm-hmm. Call it the foot in your ass
Hi,
course.
Natasha. Welcome.
You know what I'm saying?
Hi, we are actually, if this is your first time here, we are also broadcasting on our YouTube channel, Intuitive JRC. It's all one word. We would love for you guys to come over and subscribe. We are doing readings. We're doing card readings. Card readings are 3-card pull is $10. And if you want a full card reading, it is $25.
All right.
Sorry, we have to charge for our readings.
No
because
Ouija boards. Yeah, no,
Justin Cardoza
absolutely
is
not.
a psychic medium.
Absolutely.
And he
not.
has the
No Ouija
Holy Spirit
boards.
gift of discernment.
All right. So let's see here.
Actually, there's a whole course on Ouija boards. If you're wanting to, Dominic,
Sister, don't do it.
that's okay. I understand. Yeah, sorry, but time is energy, folks. So we don't do free readings.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. But
Trust me, if you want a reading, it's well worth it. I mean, listen, his private readings for mediumship readings, which also include a card reading, that's $200. So the way I look at it, $10 and $25 is pretty damn cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since you're not wearing a turban on your head and selling, oh, let's do money. Let's do a money spell. Like, who does that? Okay? This is not World of Warcraft. That doesn't work.
No, they're coming out with classic.
I don't...
What's up, Steph?
Stop. There's my girl.
So, anyway.
We're on YouTubes. You see...
Well, Zaria, we're going to fix that. We're going to work that out.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to work that out.
Yeah.
I'm going to have this thing up and running within 2 weeks. All right. I'm going to put a timer on it. Now, I'm going to put a countdown clock. What's today? The 15th?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Dom, it ain't working.
No, I don't work on here. Steph, we got to catch up, girl.
So,
Yeah, so if anybody
let's call
has
this
a
good
question...
so I could go finish this thing. Get this thing up and running. So who thinks this is a good idea? Who's looking forward to
Who wants to
something like
subscribe?
that?
Who is going to subscribe? That's what I want to know. If you are interested, if those prices speak to you, if they feel like they will work in your favor.
They should.
Well,
I mean, damn. Don't get any more affordable than that.
no. You know, it's funny though.
To have a community of like-minded people that
I know.
that are just there to help you flourish
Yep.
and prosper. Come
Yeah,
on, man.
I don't know what it is, but I'll subscribe. LOL. Well, it's our intuitive. All right, look at that.
Denise. Ooh, ooh.
Now here's the question: what level are you guys going to subscribe? Like, that's what I'm curious to know. Is it like going to be?
Once the thing's up, they'll get a better idea. So let's just
Okay.
leave
I don't
at
know
that.
what it is, but I'll subscribe. Okay. And you never know. You get the extra makeup courses. Gotta look good for the spirits, you know? I'm kidding. No, gaining knowledge is... It should be said that I'm... yeah, Steph, I understand. I haven't been beating the street. Sorry, I'm reading comments on Facebook. By the way, Sisterhood friends, Stephanie is going to be following up with everybody soon about the conversation we had in Sisterhood. If y'all remember. So, yeah, and that's a thing. And this is all about gaining knowledge. It's about it is about knowledge. Well, we're going to write them out. We'll post them. Denise.
But you know what though, Lima? That's cool though that if you don't have any, but that's why we're doing it to where there's going to be a practitioner side and a support side. And so just somebody who's even open to the idea, you'll learn how to support those, and you could become a vital community member by eventually, learning how to support those with burgeoning gifts and help them achieve and lift them up. The support role is huge, man.
It's a big deal.
And,
but it's making sure that we hold our people in the community accountable. And making sure that they're
right
ethical and more
standards.
right, exactly.
Absolutely.
And so don't look at it like that you don't have any gifts, because here's the thing. Thank you, Steph. Thank you. I've been working hard at it. So,
Zaria,
people.
I know that's a hard one, man.
People do learn. They become more open by osmosis. That's fact. If you watch paranormal shows or you go ghost hunting, you automatically start to become more open to things. With that being said, that's why there's a lot of people who are in ghost hunting groups who, like, in the early days, remember when I tried to get you into ghost hunting groups, and I'd be like, I have a real psychic medium, and you're like, we don't need one. I'm sensitive. And I'd be like, well, then you can go fuck yourself. But I didn't say that. I was just joking around. But,
And so, Zaria, let me address that. You have to learn to realize that other people are out there for you. Trust me.
Got a neck.
One of the hardest things that I had to do was go live. And it had gnawed at me. This one bugged me for a long time.
I wish I had a video of that night. He went back and forth from this room to the living room. And he's like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, man.
I can't do it.
It was rough, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I don't like that third eye
Denise.
stuff, but can you open mine? Remember?
Stephanie, yeah. So,
that's some weird shit, that third eye stuff. Well, how do you think I learn? How do you think I do my stuff? Oh, I want to learn that.
Yeah.
Stephanie, she's a nut.
So,
love her.
Oh yeah, start off humble, then boom, the ego's off-putting. I'm not, and understand, man.
Are we still humble?
No,
are we humble?
I try to be. Well, Zaria, I know, and the thing is with you though, is that, you stay in your shell. You know what I mean? You only kind of peek out a little bit, but you kind of you just turtle right there, and that's all right. That's a self-protection mechanism that's been built up over years, and over time, we'll work together, and you'll come out of that shell, and you'll learn to be a little bit more open, man. It's tough. It's not easy. I know it firsthand because I was like that for years. So the whole point of this is that I don't want people to have to develop themselves for 17 years like I did. Or find a mentor that teaches them the wrong way of doing things.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so, that's the purpose of it, man. And to give you a safe place,
teenagers, man. Making sure that they're, I want to make sure that we, years ago, there was a thing that Justin was shown years and years ago, and that he was going to be leading an army. And he didn't know what the hell that meant. He was just like, what? God shows him things all the time when he meditates.
Yeah, you get weird stuff.
But
over time it makes sense.
14, 13 years later, now nobody can read Justin unless they have a Holy Spirit gift. They get noise. They get white noise. And they'll say, you're blocking.
Dizzy.
Yeah, they get dizzy. And they'll say, you're blocking me. You're blocking me.
That was the best.
Yeah. One of his mentees, is that what you call it?
I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
A mento. Ooh, a mento sounds good. But one of his mentees actually, after the very first live he did, she got a message for him. And it showed him putting on the armor of leading an army. So it was confirmed a second time. And we're real big believers in, you see signs,
The rule of 3.
Yeah, well, with you, because you're hard-headed. It's like, it's not enough for me to tell him. It's got to be somebody else, and other people to tell him to. Hi, Chuck Dotson. Hey.
What up, Chuck?
Hey, Chuck, go subscribe to us on YouTube. We're on YouTube. Intuitive JRC. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please, please.
Yeah, I know his area. Oh, you'll get there, though. You'll get there. It's, it's all good, man. It's about finding the right people.
Yeah.
And there may have been some sort of energy there that was putting you off a little bit. So I get it, man. Trust me. I get it. I get it a lot.
Yeah, so I think we're going to wind this one down.
Yeah, we'll wind it down. I got some work to do over there. So I appreciate everybody hanging in there as long as you have. Gee whiz.
Man, you guys are awesome. And we thank you for all the new subscribers. I think I'm subscribed, but I don't know how to comment. I need to figure it out. Hey, Annette, message Dominic on the Intuitive page, and he'll tell you. Because honestly, I don't know. We have 20 people watching us right now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Italians are stubborn, and my
appreciate
family knows that.
Anybody who's watching, if you haven't already, please subscribe and click the little bell icon so you get a notification as to when we go live next or upload any videos. Going to be having some coming here really shortly.
Okay, Stephanie, I love you.
And
have a good night.
And if you're on Facebook, please follow us on Facebook. Like and follow.
Yeah, like and follow.
All right.
Because occasionally we go live on Facebook. We do Sisterhood on. That's my group. It's a private group on YouTube. Yes. Aaron, I told you that the other day to text him. See how they're like, they don't text you.
I know.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
Ima.
okay,
Well,
yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you guys again.
Go get some more screen time, and get this site up and running so we can get this thing rocking and rolling.
Sisterhood will be back on. I will do. When do you guys want Sisterhood? Like, when do you? I mean,
Wasn't it always Tuesdays?
It was always Tuesday, but I mean, I can do Sisterhood anytime. We can talk about how.
All right. Well,
I gotta talk to you. I can't hear that without hearing it in the tune of Black and Yellow.
what?
Wait, what? What can't you hear without hearing it in the tune of Black and Yellow? Why would she say that? Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Oh my God, remember Richie used to say that all the time.
Yeah, I know, but he can't hear what?
Can't hear what?
Thanks, Shay.
He is the best father in the world.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
I know.
We will be in touch.
Black and yellow. Okay. All right.
And so
love you guys too. Love you guys.
Oh, like and follow. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, like and follow. Oh, like and follow. Oh, yeah, I get it.
Gotcha.
So I came up with hold on before you leave. I said it was on my memories because I think it was like 3 years ago. Dominic and I discovered that you could put anything to, I've got 2 tickets to paradise. Remember that? And we were like making up funny things like, I've got, whatever, I've got to end this life tonight. You see how it goes, So, anyway.
Thank
it
you.
was funny at the moment, but not so funny now, I guess, And I remember telling Chuck that, and he wasn't amused at all. And it really was like, okay, I see. So now, like, the black and yellow.
Gotcha.
That's funny.
Well, thank you guys.
All right, you guys have a beautiful night.
And we will talk to you soon. And I'll be posting an update once I get this thing going to where you could, at least pop an email address in there for a reminder and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
maybe we'll do Sister tomorrow night for shiggles.
Sure.
We can always do something fun.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thanks so much, guys. You guys have a great night.
All right, good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.